Say hello to Mother Earth. We're standing on Mother Earth. We're sitting on Mother Earth. Underneath whatever we have here is Mother Earth, okay? And today's the day to celebrate her. And it's so exciting. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, worldwide audience. This is broadcasted on many different channels. And we're going to later on go to Australia, to Egypt, to Vancouver, to Miami. But our portion here is going to go from right now to around 4 o'clock. And we welcome you to stay all day or come and see what's happening. You could go to youtube.com/goodnewsbroadcast. And the first person I want to bring up, and then we're going to talk about sponsors and other people, because this gentleman is very busy. Times Square sees maybe 400,000 people a day. And actually, we're going to give a big applause because it's an anniversary, I believe 120 years. So Tom Harris is the president of the Times Square Alliance, who without we would not be here. Tom? All right.
Thank you very much, everyone, and welcome to Times Square. It's so great that you could be anywhere today to celebrate Earth Day, and you chose Times Square, and we really are thrilled and want to welcome everyone here for that event. As Paul said, we're all busy. I know I'm busy. I know all of us are busy. But we can't be too busy and busy enough to think about the planet. So it's all about taking the small steps. About 10 years ago, the Times Square Alliance, wanting to do a little bit more for public space recycling, started a Big Beller solar project, which you'll see our trash receptacles have some recycling. And that's just the first step that we can all take. The second step is a reusable bag, like the one that I have here from my local ShopRite, and then stuff that we're doing in our organization inside, just to be a little bit more be a little bit more efficient, is reusable water bottles. So again, welcome to Times Square. Thank you very much for being here for Earth Day. This is the day that we pause to think about our planet. We only have one planet, but we should think about it every single day and make those small adjustments that if we all do it together, we can make for a more sustainable planet. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Okay, thank you, Tom. All right, I just would like to do a shout out for, we have quite a wonderful group that has helped us to make this day possible. And I'm going to first start with OMMM, who've been good friends with us and been helping us make these shows occur. They're presenting today, and let's have a nice, is this our, no, that's a picture of everybody. Actually, on this screen, on this Times Square screen by our friends at Clear Channel, every hour there'll be a 30-second mention all day long about what we're doing here. So that's a beautiful thing as well. So let me just share some of our partners and sponsors. Manhattan Borough President Mark Levine, who you'll meet later at 1 o'clock, he'll be speaking. He's a real environmentalist, so that's a good thing. Let's Disrupt Digital has been partnering with our Good News Corporation. Times Square Alliance, you just met him. New York City Parks and Recreation. Everybody, I want you to know, this land right here, Father Duffy Square, there's Father Duffy up there, and George M. Cohan is behind us here, statues. This is a city park. Let's give a big shout. In addition to Times Square here in New York, we have the great, wonderful, lovely park system. So let's hear it for the New York Parks and Recreation Department, please. It's very important. 25 million people a year go to Central Park. And let's think about Prospect Park, Van Cortlandt Park, Staten Island, and so on and so forth, and Queens. So all throughout New York and all throughout New York State. New York is one beautiful state. And who's been up in the Adirondacks? All right, and so let's do a shout out for Kathy Hochul and the governors and everybody on doing their sustainability. So the big word today is sustainability. The big words today is SDG, the Sustainable Development Goals. The big word is ESG, environmental, social governance. So these are all environmental words, climate concerns, climate conditions, common problems, that they're not problems. A problem is an opportunity to fix something. And as I said previously, before we got rolling here, at one point, Mother Earth was all covered with ice, okay? That probably was not a good scene. And you had to ice skate or you got nowhere. And so let's be happy that we have land and water, and that's the good news here. Okay, so I wanted to say something. I'm going to bring this microphone back a little bit. I hope I can. Okay. To live a full life, we have to have courage and good conscience. It's your conscience that makes suggestions on how you should live your life. If I want to throw this Mother Earth picture from the moon, if I want to throw it on the ground, is that good? Is that bad? Oh, it's disposable? It's not good. It's not a healthy way for us to live. In any, we want to burn it. I think burning also has some concerns too. We're going to learn about the environment. The important thing is education. The more you know about what you do and how you live, from the moment you get up to the moment you go to bed and where you go, and pay attention to it and see how your, what they call another buzzword is carbon footprint. Carbon footprint means how much pollution in your life, how much do you cause as a result of living on Mother Earth? Okay. We need courage and conscience to stand behind our beliefs. We need courage and conscience to share our thoughts. We need courage to believe in ourselves. We need courage to love, live in peace with all. We need courage to care for Mother Earth. We need courage to procreate our next generation, and so much more. You all, for being here, have courage. And just watching and sharing our good news and peace efforts proves you believe in life. Bravo to you all. We love you. We are all in this together. So I'd like to give one shout out right now, once again, to the Borough President, Mark Levine. Mark has been kind enough. He's a sustainable president of the Borough of Manhattan, and you're going to hear some of the projects from bike lanes to, this is an island. So there's a water concern, and indoor and outdoor air and congestion and so on. We're going to learn more about that today. So thank you, Borough President Mark Levine. All right, so I'm also a reverend, interfaith minister, ordained for all faiths and spirituality or no faith. Whatever you want to believe, enjoy your life, believe in whatever you feel is important to you. Just don't punch anybody in the nose. Okay, so the important thing here is that I've been asked, and I'm part of the faith-based community here under Mayor Adams and Pastor Monrose, who's the executive director, and I'm reading a prayer, okay? And this is a prayer for all from the Iroquois Indian prayer. We return thanks to our mother, the earth, which sustains us. We return thanks to the rivers and streams, which supply us with water. We return thanks to all herbs. We furnish medicines for the cure of our diseases. We return thanks to the corn and to her sisters, the bean squash, which gave us life. We return thanks to the bushes and trees, which provide us with fruit. We return thanks to the wind, which moves the air, has banished diseases. We return thanks to the moon and the stars, which have given us the light. When the sun was gone, we return thanks to our grandfather, Hino, who has given to us his rain. We return thanks to the sun that he or she has looked upon the earth with a benevolent eye. Lastly, we return thanks to the Great Spirit in whom is embodied all goodness and who directs all things for the good of his children. It's a prayer in Powerful Prayers, Everyday Living by Mark Lyndon O'Meara. I hope you had a chance to think about what I was saying, and I hope I was clear enough so you could. So let's give this wonderful Mark Lyndon O'Meara some thanks here, because it's a beautiful commentary about life and from the Indians. We also want to thank the Parks and Recreation Department. for being part of this day. And I just want to now read the rest of our sponsors who have been part of this event. Our Good News Corporation, Let's Disrupt Digital, Times Square Alliance, New York Parks and Recreation, Rove, Disruptive, Provident, Unite Network, Hubcast Media, United Nations Symphony Orchestra, who are coming up very soon after Sister Jenna, M27, Zambling Buddha Foundation, Sentience, Earth Elders, jilliyeah, Huggaplanet, Play a Betty, Unify. And we have people from all around the world. We have from India, we have from the Middle East, we have from the Latin countries, and more. It's just from Asia and China and Taiwan, and it's some show, I'll tell you. We got 4 hours, so thank you very much. Sister Jenna, I believe, and Michelle are somewhere here, and I'm going to go. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, I'll be around, and we'll be happy to answer them if we can. If we can't, we'll get back to you. Thank you very much.